Okay.
Close
Hey,
up.
this is Papa Gumbo. We're at City Park, and I am talking with
Mika.
And Mika works here at the Pavilion. Who do you work for, Mika?
I work for Morning Call.
Morning Call. Now, Morning Call is a great coffee place, beignets, donuts, all kind of stuff, great food. They have one in Metairie, correct?
Well, we just recently closed that one.
Okay. Morning Call in Metairie is closed, y'all. Newsflash.
So sad.
So sad. Because I used to go there all the time when I lived out in Fat City. But this one is open at City Park, and I'm talking with Mika, who is a great lady who is a Marine Corps princess. She is a Marine Corps princess. Her father actually started and ran the Marine Corps band for the New Orleans area. Fourth Division. And he was also what was his rank?
Chief Warrant Officer 4.
Chief Warrant Officer 4. And that is so special that a man like that would serve not only his country, but serve this community and bring great music to this area.
Yes.
and develop a great band. And we were talking about Israel she's originally from Hawaii. She's been here a long time, raised all her kids here and stuff. So she's New Orleans, but we got a lot of ties to many places around the United States and many places around the world here in New Orleans, people that have resided here, that continue to live here and love this city. So Mika,
Yes.
tell me something that you love about New Orleans.
What I love about New Orleans is all the different cultures in the music. Every culture has their own variety of music, and to me, music is the best medicine of life.
It is.
So,
So what's your favorite New Orleans Creole food?
ooh,
What's your favorite? I know you probably like
my
a lot of
most
things. What's
favorite?
your
Oh my gosh, that would be so hard. Anything spicy. We also love. How you doing, love?
Hey, what's up, brother? What's going on?
Gumbo is always good,
Uh-huh.
but you have to get the right person to make the gumbo.
Well, you know they call me Papa Gumbo.
Yes, I know. So that's why I'm thinking I need to come try your gumbo.
Well, you know what I'll do? When we do the gumbo show, we're going to do a gumbo show because we'll do recipes from around New Orleans. I just finished an interview with the Becknell family down in Blackness Parish, and she used to live down home in my parish.
Yes.
They gave me some green tomatoes. I was going to buy some, but she didn't have any real full green tomatoes at the time. So she went in the back, took me in the back, and she picked out 3 green tomatoes she had left, and she gave them to me. So what we're going to do is we're going to do fried green tomatoes with a crawfish cream sauce. And then we're going to do, for the healthier
May
side.
I taste?
Sure.
Be a taste tester?
Sure. And what we're going to do, in addition to that, is we're going to do a grilled or pan-seared green tomato with a crawfish cream sauce for those who don't want the batter.
Ooh.
And now the pan-seared and the grilled one, what we'll do is after we grill and pan-sear that tomato, and we're going to make the sauce a little bit different than the fried one. We're going to make it sort of like a vinaigrette. And we're going to put it over some spring greens.
That is
And it's going to be a smoky, seared tomato, kind of sweet, kind of tangy, over a bed of greens with this crawfish vinaigrette.
That sounds so yummy.
It is good.
And see, that's another thing. New Orleans. I've traveled a lot to different states all over our beautiful country, but the main thing is New Orleans is really the only state that has flavor in their food.
Flavor everywhere.
Yes.
Flavor in the people. Flavor
yes.
in the food. Flavor in the music.
Right.
We don't need a reason to party or
No.
Sun came up this
doesn't,
morning.
yeah.
Second line.
Yes.
You know. Yeah.
But definitely, it makes. That's why when people go away, they get homesick for New Orleans because there's no place like here. The people are so friendly. Everybody says hello. The food is so good. It has great flavor, and there's like a total variety of music.
Now how long did you live in Hawaii?
14 years.
14 years. So you were a teenager when you came here.
Yes.
So you remember home.
Yes.
Home. Second home. First home. Second home here.
Yes.
Okay. But when I went to Hawaii, I found that it had a culture similar to people extremely friendly. If you go to their house, they're going to offer you food. And
Yes.
if you don't eat, you might get beat up. So you eat everywhere. People are very friendly and loving and caring. Families are very, I don't want to use the word poor because it's not true. What is true is they may not be rich in money, but they are rich in love and culture and music
And everybody likes to live the simple life.
and peace and simplicity. It is, and it reminds me of here because I've never been rich. I'm trying to get there, y'all, but I've never been rich. And even if I was to make a whole ton of money, I would still be this country boy raised in Providence Parish with my bare feet sitting in the river. Because every now and then, and you were right, I've been all over the world, I've been all over the United States, and I got to come back. I'm like Spock on the episode in original Star Trek where he's got to go home. He's got to go home. I got to go down to Providence Parish. I got to take my shoes off. I got to roll my pants up and put my feet in the water.
Right.
If I don't do it, I might die.
That just makes you feel like you can breathe, right?
It just takes all the stress off of you.
Right.
Now I can get back at it another 10 years or so.
Exactly.
But it's a place. Hawaii was a place that I found beautiful people, beautiful music, family. And one of the things our channel wants to promote is that family unity, that love. Because food, and the food there is amazing. And they do it like we do it here. We take from the land and we appreciate what's given from the land, and we find ways to make great recipes, full of flavor, and lots of it because we got to feed big families, right? So they do the same thing there, just different stuff because they're different things. But the seafood, God, the seafood is as good or better than here. Now, I don't know if I'm going to say better.
Not
but
with the
it's
flavor
just as
that
good.
it is very good, but New Orleans, the flavor, that we add more spice here.
Yes.
There is more spice. At Hawaii, it's more natural, and that's why when we first moved here, it was like, oh my gosh, but I love it. I can't live without it. It's just something that I have to have.
So you've been home since you've been here?
No, I choose to go other places, where the ocean is, because I like to follow the ocean as long as I could get a board in the water.
You and me too. So you surf?
I do.
Really?
Yes.
Awesome. Never did. Tried it once, almost killed myself. I tried it a second time and didn't quite kill myself, but it looked real silly. 'Cause I was a big guy. I lost about 130 pounds the last couple of years. But I love to do it. I love I'm a water baby. So I love being in the water. I'm a better diver than I am surfer. But I would love to learn how to surf.
I just came back from Florida to take care of my parents a few years back. And in Florida, I was a surf instructor. I had my own surf shop.
Were you?
Yes.
Really?
And I still have my beginner boards down there, so you need to come down there.
Okay.
With
we'll
us
do that.
sometime.
We'll do a show.
And
We'll go down and we'll surf with Mika.
And that's what the name of my
That'll
shop
be
was,
funny.
Surfing with Mika.
Surfing with Mika. That'll be funny. You guys will love me falling off a surfboard.
He's going to
I'll tell you
surf. I'm the best teacher.
You think?
I am.
What's the if you like for somebody who is so surfing challenged, what do you tell a person the most important one thing about staying on a board is?
The most important thing about surfing is not staying on the board, it's what happens when you fall off the board. You need to make sure you cover your head and protect your head so when the board comes down, safety, total safety. And my lessons start on shore, and it's all about pushing up and getting your feet underneath you. And if you can do that, all my students surfed. I'm a great teacher.
Might be a challenge for you.
No.
I'm surfing challenged.
No, you're not.
My
That's
friends,
because you never had a great teacher.
This is true. But when I was in America, and it could be alcohol could have something to do with it. But when I was in Hawaii, and I was at Pearl, and a group of guys, they loved to surf. And they were from California and all over the different places of the United States. And we're all Marines, and we go to the beach. I love the beach. I'd get the scuba gear, bring it with me. They go surf, I go diving. And so we would, come on, Martin, try to surf. Come on, Martin, get on the board. We're going to teach you that. And, I don't know, alcohol could have something to do with it. Because by the time I got to the surfing, I was on the beach. I was finished diving. I had been drinking for a couple hours, and I was like, yeah, okay, how's your ice surfing? Sure, what the hell? I can do everything else, and I get on board, and I make a fool of myself. And but you know, I did learn how to lay on the board and ride a wave.
Well, that's kind of dangerous if you have bigger waves, because the way the water goes, it comes up this way. So if you're laying on the board and the water's pulling up this way, the back of your board's going to get up, and you're going to pearl off the nose, and that's when you get hurt. Really bad.
See, surfing instructor. She knows what she's doing. You saw that, right? She knows.
A little
what she's
demo, over and up. Go.
But I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna send you a link to my page, and we're gonna stay in touch.
Right.
And we're gonna message each other, and we're gonna stay in touch, and you can get all my information.
And hopefully in spring, I'm going to go back.
And when you go back to Florida, you let me know.
Yes.
And I will come, and we will do surfing, and we will film.
And I'd be willing to bet you.
I will film.
I'd get you.
Up on a board.
Yes.
Standing on a board.
Surfing,
Riding a small wave.
Riding a wave.
Okay.
Correct.
A wave. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Guys, you saw that, right? Okay. Now, this is proof that Mika is a surf instructor, and that she's going to get Papa Gumbo on a board in Florida, standing up surfing. So,
Not a problem.
here's the deal. If you get me up on a board, and I'm sure we're going to try it. I'm going to try my best. You get me up on a board surfing one time, I will cook your favorite meal for you and 3 of your friends. Okay?
Fabulous.
And I will serve it to you. I will cook it for you. I do. But if you are unable to get me on a board up and serve, you have to cook a Hawaiian dish for me.
I could do that.
Okay?
I
All
am
right.
also
You heard
a
it.
great
You
cook.
heard it right here. All right, Mika, we're going to do one more thing because I know you're working. You got to get
Yes,
back,
sir.
and I don't want to get in trouble. And I don't want to get her in trouble because she's been very kind and sweet. And when I make my friends, I like to take care of them. So we're going to cook for Mika anyway. But it's always nice to make a bet. But here's the deal. I'm going to say 5 words. 5 words. This is called lightning round. And we do this with everybody. And you're going to be my first person that I'm doing this with. Okay? So I'm going to say 5 words. And what comes to your immediate comes to your mind. It's got to be a food word, though. Okay? No thinking. No thinking. You got to just spit it out. When I say a word, you got to say a word. So it's a quick, that's why we call it lightning round. It's lightning fast. So I'm going to say 5 different words. You're going to say a food word when I say these 5 words. Okay? You ready?
Yes.
All right. Shrimp.
Etouffee.
Crawfish.
Yum.
Sex.
Oh boy.
New Orleans.
Variety. I know it's supposed to be food, but variety.
And let's see, thinking of the 5th word. Crawfish.
Crawfish. You said that one already.
Did I?
I
said
said
shrimp.
yum.
Oh, crawfish. You said yum.
Because I just had a crawfish bowl yesterday.
Did you?
I did.
Wow.
It was so good.
I haven't even had crawfish.
We had crawfish and turkey necks.
Oh, 2 of my favorites.
Where were
turkey
you?
necks.
You should have
I
came.
wanted to tell me all the time, but I did it all for you.
We
Anyway,
swam
you could
in
have
the
sat
pool
down.
all day.
I didn't get invited.
I didn't know you yesterday.
That's true. Okay. All right. So last word. Beignets.
Beignets. Cafe au lait. Frozen. Make sure it's frozen. It's
Cafe au lait frozen. Ooh, I never had that one.
Oh, you'll love it.
I love cafe au lait. I love frozen coffee.
Oh, beignets and frozen cafe au lait is the best thing in the world.
So one more thing. How
Yes.
long have you worked here?
I have only worked here maybe 6 months.
Okay. How do you like it?
I love it. I've been in the service industry since I was 16.
Really? Me too.
Yeah. And I actually just recently shut my own business down here.
So you've been doing this for like what, 6 years? Because you can't be over 25. Right? There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. Isn't she beautiful? There's no way this woman's over 25.
He's a sweet talker.
No way. No way. I wouldn't believe it. I have to see a driver's license
my
and a birth certificate.
baby is 26.
Really?
And my other baby is 22.
Mine's 31 and 20 then. My 2 boys. I lost my daughter years ago, but my 2 sons are 31 and 21. But I've got 2 beautiful grandkids. This is them on the back. That's them.
Oh, how cute.
Ian and Ethan, and they're down here visiting, and they're going to come see Papa Gumbo in a little bit. I call them my little G boys. They're my little Gumbo boys.
Gumbo
and
boys.
And they're going. Ian and Ethan, the
You're
nest.
so blessed. That's great.
I am. They
That's
are the
great.
greatest thing in the world. Well, Mika,
Yes,
thank
sir.
you so much
Thank
for being
you
on
so
film
much,
with
Papa
me.
Gumbo.
And I will send you information, and
Yes,
we
sir.
will go to Florida in the
That
spring.
would, yes, and I will teach you how to surf.
And we will keep this date, and I'm going to learn how to
Don't
surf.
forget, because you're going to have to cook for me and my friends.
Boy, I tell you what.
Get ready.
That's right. No, she's cooking for me, guys. She's cooking for me. But look, send a message. Who you think's going to win this bet? Okay? All right. And we're going to do a Hawaii thing. Come on, Mika. Grab your
Shaka.
Hawaii thing. Shaka. All right. Thank you, my
Mahalo.
darling. Mahalo.